Wilson, fall the men in. I've a very important announcement to make.
Yes, sir. Now listen here, you chaps. If you wouldn't mind awfully lining up, Captain Mannering would like a word with you.
Wilson, what do you call that? I've told you before, you need to bark it out, man. It's an order. You're not at a garden party.
Oh, really? Very well. Attention!
Are all the men here, Wilson?
Yes, I think so, sir. Apart from those on patrol.
Where's Corporal Jones?
He's here now, Captain Mannering.
Sorry I'm late, sir. You see, I was having trouble with my sausage machine. I couldn't get it to stop in, and you don't want your sausages popping out, sir. You just don't want it.
Not now, Jones. I have an important announcement to make. Stand at ease. Now, listen, men. As you all know, over the last 8 weeks, we've been in lockdown due to the unseen enemy. And all but essential workers have had to stay at home. I now have a communication from GCAQ that needs to be shared with you.
Very good, sir. Quieten down, everybody, and listen to the officer. He has a communication to share with us.
Jones, be quiet.
Very good, sir.
Captain Mannering, is this going to take long? I think I might need to be excused.
Stay where you are, Godfrey. Now, it's good news, men. GCHQ has started to lift the lockdown.
Oh, very good. Oh, well done.
But we have some strict rules to abide by, which will help keep everyone safe as we start to get back to normal. Firstly, we must all keep at least 2 metres apart.
Mr. Mannering, what's 2 metres? I only know feet and inches.
You stupid boy. Didn't you learn anything at school?
Uncle Arthur, I don't know what 2 metres is. What does it look like?
It's perfectly simple, boy. Well, it's, Wilson, show the men what 2 metres looks like.
If I must, sir.
Yes, you must.
Well, it's about 6.5 feet, I think, which is roughly my height.
Permission to speak, sir. Perhaps if Sergeant Wilson was to lie down on the floor, and one of us could stand by his head, and somebody else could stand by his feet, then if Sergeant Wilson was to quickly roll away like a paratrooper landing with his parachute, he would not be close to us. Then the man standing at his head and the man at his feet would be within 6.5 feet, or 2 metres apart, sir.
Jones, I've never heard of anything quite so ridiculous. Wait a minute, though. Wait a minute. I think you might be onto something there, Jones.
Thank you, sir.
Wilson, make a note of that and we'll practice it later.
Lying on the floor. I really must object, sir.
Be quiet, Wilson, and do as you're told. Now, our high street shops are to open again, but we need to make sure we don't overcrowd them and take it in turn. If we need help, we just ask. But remember to keep your distance. And unfortunately, our tea rooms will have to remain closed for now.
My sister Dolly makes a nice cup of tea. She only uses fine bone china, you know.
Yes, she does, Godfrey. I must agree.
If you're both quite finished, I'd like to carry on. Do you want to wear a mask? You may.
Mr. Mannering, do I have to wear a mask? You know I'll come out in a rash wearing a mask. Uncle Arthur, tell him. Uncle Arthur, Mum wouldn't like it if I come out in a rash.
Settle down now, Frank.
Can I just use my scarf wrapped around my mouth like this?
Yes, Frank, I'm sure that'll be fine.
Wilson, you really do mollycoddle that boy. Now, when paying for goods, the preferred method is contactless card payment.
Permission to speak, sir. I do not know what the contactless card payment is. I have been all around the world, sir. When I was in the Sudan, I traded goats with the Fuzzy Wuzzies, but I've never come across a contactless card payment.
Well, Jones, it's a new system of paying that is going to be introduced. They've been talking about it at the bank for some time now, but I don't think it will catch on. You can't beat cash, the good old British pound, can you, Wilson?
No, sir, if you say so, sir.
Wilson, I'm not liking your tone. Make a note to see me later on.
Captain Mannering?
Yes, Godfrey, what is it? You don't want to be excused again?
I was thinking, what if people don't keep 2 metres away from you? What should you do?
Well, you tell them, Godfrey. Be forceful. After all, we may not be able to see our enemy, but there is a war on, Godfrey.
Oh dear, I don't like being forceful. My sister Dolly wouldn't approve.
Why not fix bayonets, sir, and let them have it? No one likes it up 'em, sir. They don't like it up 'em, you know.
I don't think that will be necessary, Jones. Most people are sensible. This leads me to the last point in the communication, and that is to be alert, stay vigilant, and wash your hands regularly.
Permission to speak, sir. I am always vigilant. Even as I speak to you now, my eyes are everywhere.
Yes, Jones, well done. Now fall the men out, Corporal, and spread the word. get back to work and let's start using our shops and businesses again. Stay safe, stay alert, and don't panic.
Right you are, sir. You heard the officer now. Fall out and don't panic! Don't panic! Don't panic!
Wilson, we really have to let him go, you know.
Yes, sir.